Hey world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. Today we are talking about this little beauty, the KIZER Sheepdog XL in micarta. Okay, before we do that, okay, in one of my videos I said I had fat hands, but they're not long. And for some or other reason, people did not quite understand that. And here in South Africa, we don't wear enough gloves so that we know glove sizes. And glove sizes, yeah, change. So, I have tried to do this the most scientific way ever to explain how big these little claws are. Okay. And I printed these beautiful things. It's glove sizing charts, but the one goes on finger length and the one goes on hand width. Okay, so the way it works is you put your whatever here, the web of your thumb on the dot, and then you hold your hand up to the top, and then if I do that, it shows that my hand, well, my length is medium. Okay, but when we take the little fat hand sizer and we put our thumb there, where's the thumby thing? And we put the thumb there, then it shows that my hand is between large and extra large. Yes, that's extra large, that's large. Okay, so for future reference, fat palms, short fingers. Okay, that's it. Let's get back to this one. KIZER, a fantastic knife company. Big fanboy of KIZER. Now this thing I bought for no practical reasons whatsoever. I just bought it because I think it's one of the coolest things ever. Take it to a braai, and if somebody says, do you have something to cut the meat? You say, yes I do. Did you hear that sound? Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. The drop shuttiest knife I own. Okay, and that's fantastic. So this is a big beefy thing. It's huge. I'll give you stats on it now. But I love it. The way it feels in your hand, you can get an awesome grip on it. There's pieces sticking out. It's a huge knife. Okay, but this is not one of those murderous things that you cannot actually use for anything because the blade stock is quite thin. And because it's so tall, the grind goes to a very, very acute edge. Okay, fantastic knife. Ball bearings in the pivot. This wonderful brown micarta, which already looks like it's, I don't know, aging well. It does have a few very, not bald spots, but it looks like it's been ground too much. Well, on mine. I haven't seen this on the other ones. But I love that. It's like it gives it more character. But it's a wonderful micarta on this thing. Look at that. Okay, so it's not just the blade that's fantastic, it's also the micarta, the blue around the pivot collar. I normally don't like these things, but on this one, it looks fantastic. KIZER Sheepdog XL. I'm actually struggling to get the whole thing in the whole time. Okay, I just want to wipe the blade, because I have been using this a bit for kitchen things. Because it's so thin, it actually cuts quite nicely. Okay, if we look over there, we see the, can we focus maybe, the KIZER, and then it says 154 cm and then a number. Okay, so it's 154 cm steel. There we get it. CM steel on this one, which according to me, my vast expertise as a metallurgist, is pretty much, it's very close to N690. I would say a smidge above VG10, but I don't know anything, so I might be lying to you. Okay, and then on this side we see the little sheepdog sign. And this knife was actually designed by actual sheepdogs, well, retired sheepdogs, because the other ones are still herding sheep. Okay, so we see that over there. A fantastic knife. It's not going to be a very, well, unless you're a brute of a person that can actually manage to make this thing look small, it's not going to be a very nice carry. I have carried it around the house and things like that, but you're giving up a pocket and you will definitely know it's there the whole day. But like I said, it's my favorite braai knife now, just to do this. That's fantastic. Okay, so the KIZER Sheepdog XL, wonderful knife, and for its size, it's such a fidgety thing. Okay, let's quickly do a few comparisons before I give you stats. Let's compare it with the PM2. Just move up. Okay, compared to the PM2, now the PM2 doesn't look so big anymore. And then let's take a big knife, the Black Fox Hagen. Okay, this is a big knife, 4-inch. It's a big knife, and even this one looks small compared to this monster. Okay, and then what I have close. Okay, I have been carrying this one for a while. We'll do a different video on this. The, what's this, Appalachian Drifter from Civivi. Now this looks very small. Okay, so let's quickly do a few stats on this guy. Blade thickness 14.4 millimeters or 0.55 inches. Blade thickness 0.11. You see what I said about the thing actually being quite thin, so that's 3 millimeters. And let's see how far I can open this thing. This is just messing around. Okay, it looks like 10 centimeters about, which will be 3.96 inches, so it's very close to 4 inches. And the, what's this thing called, handle length, 5.32 inches or 133 millimeters. Okay, I think that was enough of those things. And then weight. Since I've bought this scale, it has never made me happy. It is on weight, and it is 245 grams, which according to my conversion chart, 245 is just under 9 ounces. Okay, so just under 9 ounces for this guy, which is quite big, thus not going to be the best pocket knife you can take with you. But if you can, do it, because it's fantastic. Like I said, this is the most playful knife I own. You can just sit and do this all day. It sounds like children laughing in a park. It just makes me happy. Okay, there's our quick look on the KIZER Sheepdog XL. And I don't know what we're gonna do this weekend, but we will have a few more videos. And stay safe, happy. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Have a good one. Bye bye.